This sitting is resumed. When the suspension was taken, the Senate was in committee, and to that they shall revert.
The Senate is now in committee. Honourable senators will recall that a 10-minute suspension of proceedings were taken so that there could have been an extensive discussion among the very bright legal minds all around the Senate chamber on this issue of whether there should be the amendment proposed by Senator Dr. Christina Hines. I believe that there has been extensive discussion now, and that Senator Dr. Monroe Knight will inform the chamber of the position of the government.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And as you said, I want to thank all of those that within the 10 minutes of the suspension had the discussion. We are here to do the public's business and to make sure that we enact legislation in the context of ensuring that we protect the public as much as possible. In the context of this particular discussion, Madam Chair, as I said before, the government takes note of the suggestion for the amendment, and we are assured from the discussion that there is necessarily no specific legal determination on the extent to which there is an obligation to indicate that contract for services professionals also needs to be indemnified, specifically stated within the legislation. And therefore, Madam Chair, I'm asking that we revert to put the matter to a vote at this time.
Thank you, Senator. Implicit in that is that the public retains the right to sue the government on any matter if they so wish, and that contractees or contractors of the government can negotiate if they think they need to have an indemnification for work done as contracted by government. With that, we revert then to the question at the time that was before the chamber, which was that part 10, clauses 63 to 74 do now stand part. No? We pause. Honourable Senators, we're seeking to get the process right. At the time of breaking, the discussion was excited by a proposed amendment of Senator Dr. Hines. I am therefore going to ask the chamber to vote specifically on the matter of the amendment of clause 71 as proposed by Dr. Hines. So the question would be that clause 71 as proposed to be amended do now stand part. Those in favor of the, we pause again. Senator Dr. Haynes, for the clarity and completeness of the record of proceedings, I am asking you, and for the clarity of all honourable senators, I'm going to ask you please to be kind enough to put the language of your proposal for amendment to the chamber. And when you do, perhaps you should ask me whether it should stand part or not. Is that appropriate for the proposer of the amendment to ask no. So you put the proposed amendment, and then I will ask the chamber whether, but there would be no question.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I will just repeat the amendment,
Yes.
the proposed amendment.
We are seeking technical guidance for clarity. Yes, that is my.
Madam Chair, I am proposing that Clause 71 be amended as follows. No member of staff of the Veterinary Authority, contracted inspector, official analyst, official laboratory, or other government department shall be liable to suit or to prosecution in respect of anything done in good faith in the performance of official functions under this Act.
Thank you very much, Senator Dr. Haynes. So the question is that Clause 71 Senator Dr. Brathwaite.
I second the amendment.
So the question before the chamber, therefore, is that Section 71, Clause 71, be amended as proposed by Senator Dr. Haynes and seconded by Senator Dr. Brathwaite, that this amendment, Clause 71, as proposed to be amended, do now stand part. And those in favor, please say aye. Those in favor of the amendment to Clause 71, please say aye. And those against the amendment will say no. So those in favor of the amendment, and we have two people in favor at least. Aye. Those against? No. The noes have it. So the question, therefore, is that that Part 10, clauses 63 to 74, as they are originally, do now stand part. Will all those in favor please say aye? Aye. And those against, please say no. No. But you're saying no. I think we're not, turn left, right? And that's where we are at the moment.
So, Madam Chair, we are clause, part 11, clauses 75 to 83.
The ayes have it on part 10, on part 10, the ayes have it. For the original, yes, sorry, yeah, you're a little, just for clarity, I didn't rule. The ayes have it on the original, on the original language of Part 10, Clause 63 to 74. And with that, we can then move to Part 11.
So we are at part 11.
We are, Mr. Clark.
Clauses 75 to 83.
to 80, thank you.
Madam Chair, I beg that Part 11, clauses 75 to 82 do now stand part.
The question is that Part 11, clauses 75 through 83 do now stand part. Will all those in favor please say aye? Aye. And those against, please say no. The ayes have it.
The first schedule.
Madam Chair, I do not beg that the first schedule be the schedule to the bill. Pardon? Oh, the first schedule be the first schedule.
The question is that the first schedule be recognized as the first schedule to the bill. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those against, please say no. The ayes have it.
The second schedule.
Madam President, I beg that the second schedule be the second schedule.
No, the question is that the second schedule be now recognized as the second schedule to the bill. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those against, please say no. The ayes have it.
Madam Chair, I beg to move that you do now report to His Honour the President the passing of one bill in committee. With the amendment to clause 1.
The question is that I do now report to His Honour the Speaker the Yeah. The question is that I do now report to His Honour the Speaker. Sorry. Okay, yes, yeah, we should have taken lunch at 1 o'clock. Okay, so the question is that I do now report to His Honour the President the passing of one bill in committee with amendment to clause 1. All those in favor of that and then following lunch, please say aye. Aye. And those against, please say no. The ayes have it.
The chairman has reported to me the passing of one bill in committee with amendment.
Mr. President, I beg to move that this bill now be read a third time.
The question is that this bill be read a third time. Honourable senators in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it.
Mr. President, I beg to move that this bill do not pass and be cited as the Animal Health and Veterinary Public Health Act 2023.
The question is that this bill do not pass and be cited as the Animal Health and Veterinary Public Health Act 2023. Honourable senators in favour, please say aye. Aye. Those against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it. The bill is therefore now passed and so cited. Senator Dr. Monroe-Knight.
Mr. President, this brings us to the end of the government business for the day, and I beg to move that the Senate do now adjourn until next Wednesday, February 1st. 11 a.m.
The question is that this sitting be, the Senate do now adjourn until Wednesday, February the 1st at 11 a.m. Honourable senators in favor, please say aye. Aye. Those against, please say no. Methinks the ayes have it. The Senate therefore stands adjourned until Wednesday, February 1st at 11 a.m.